The year was 1990, and a lot of horror movies were not being made, or they weren't good at all. So to say that an awesome movie came out in the early 90s, it's kind of like saying I found a gem. This is a gem of a movie. And the movie that I'm going to be talking about today is called Death by Temptation. And it's definitely a gem. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend this movie. This is such a great movie. Again, 1990, written and directed and starred by James Bond the Third. Yeah, it's a funny name. His actual name is James Bond the Third, and it's phenomenal. To find, and it was distributed by Troma out of all labels. Yes, Troma. Lloyd Kaufman, Troma. The everybody knows Troma by now. It had a budget of $5 million, and it did not do too well in the box office. It grossed $2.2 million, so it definitely lost money. I thought it was very, very good. It is rated R, and the story is pretty simple. It's about this lady that goes to the bar. Her name, she's nameless in the movie. I don't think she has a name. I guess you could call her Temptation. And a lot of guys, they want to hit on her and they want to talk to her, and because she's really pretty, and and yeah, she does go all the way with them. She seduces them and takes them to her place, where they don't get to see the next morning. It's brutal. The kills. I wish the kills were a little bit better. They weren't that great. But what happens to them, it's kind of fucked up. They're happy they're gonna get laid, and all of a sudden they get with this lady here. And I'm not gonna spoil too much of what this movie is, but I just gotta say that I really, really enjoyed it. It stars James Bond the Third as Joel, which is the main character. Then Billy Nunn as Dougie, which he's also been in New Jack City. He's been in Sister Act, Loaded Weapon, the funny National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon. He's also been in Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, the old ones with Tobey Maguire. Also, Samuel Jackson is in this movie as Minister Garth. Small role, not too big. He was on camera for maybe 10 minutes. Also, we got Kadeem Hardison as Kay. A really good actor from A Different World. He was in that very popular TV show from the 90s, A Different World. And Cynthia Bond, which would be the lady Temptation here, the lead actress, which is kind of weird. She never did anything after this. I've been searching her, and she's an author, but she hasn't done any more movies after this, which is a shame because she was pretty good in this movie. I love the friendship between Kay and Joel, and then how Dougie was involved. The friendship was very natural. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it. The timing of this movie, 1990, it feels very 1990. The music behind the rap, the soundtrack behind it was amazing. It was really, really good. And it's very enjoyable. The fashion, everything. And let's talk about the bar. The bar was very cozy. I was very familiar with the bartender. I was familiar with the guests. It was funny at times. I really enjoyed the bar. A lot of scenes took place in the bar. I also found out that through IMDb that the movie was shot in Lauren Fishburne's apartment, which was actually he was married at the time to Hannah Moss, which was a producer of the movie. So I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. There's the only thing I wish for is that for the death scenes to be more graphic, more gory, more in your face. My favorite one, definitely. I'm not gonna say who died that way, but if you guys see this, the TV scene is badass. Like someone goes right through the TV, and then the TV spits them out, and you see the guts and the blood. I thought that looked really, really badass. I thought that was probably the best kill in the movie, to be honest. The atmosphere was amazing. I mean, the girl with the long nails, the Lady Temptation, let's call her for now. She was awesome. Like those long nails, or the only thing that kind of like weirded me out about this movie is that we do get male nudity here. Like you can see the guy, everything, but when it comes to Lady Temptation over here, she's the main one. She goes to bed with a bunch of guys, and you never see her naked at all. So to me, that's kind of weird. But hey, I guess she didn't want to come out naked. But hey, it is what it is. The transfer was great, I think. I mean, I've never seen it on. This is the first time watch for me, and I thought the transfer was really good. It has a bunch of special features, a brand new career-spanning audio interview with the writer, producer, and director James Bond III. Something weird about this guy, like this is the one and only movie that he's ever directed, which is kind of weird because it's a great fucking movie, and he never did anything before or after this. He's acted in a couple of things like School Days, and I think he's done a couple of other roles, but he never directed anything else. And after this, he never acted or directed anywhere. So that was kind of weird. The makeup and effects were pretty good. I liked it, especially the ending. The ending was pretty cool with the effects and all that stuff. There's also an interview here with Lloyd Kaufman interviewing the cinematographer. What was his name? Ernest. Okay, a candid interview with Ernest. With Ernest Dickerson. A conversation between him and Lloyd Kaufman. I thought that was pretty cool. It has original theatrical trailers. It has reversible artwork, and it has special features. Didn't have too much. Anyways, so this is when you open it up. This is what it looks like. It comes with the DVD and the Blu-ray, and I'm assuming that's the original art when it came on VHS. Maybe I've never seen it. I never saw it on my video store either. My video store where I used to rent VHS. But anyways, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10, man. I cannot give it less than an 8 out of 10. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was really, really good. And I highly recommend Death by Temptations. It felt very natural. The friendship between the guys, it felt it was very entertaining. And I really loved it. 8 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this Death by Temptation movie review. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.